Welcome to day 53 of the 60 days of the mindfulness based on the blooming of a lotus. We'll first hear the morning chant and then continue with our shamatha and focus today on the clinging to the craving for fame. Thank you.
With posture upright and solid, we are seated at the foot of the Bodhi tree. Body, speech, and mind are one. In stillness there is no more thought of right and wrong. Our mind and body dwell in perfect mindfulness. We rediscover our original nature. Leaving the shore of illusion behind. Noble Sangha, diligently bring your minds into meditation. Namo Shakyamunaya Buddhaya. Namo Shakyamunaya Buddhaya. Namo Shakyamunaya
feeling a solidity in our body, in the way that we sit, the stability, unshakable, like the Buddha sitting under the Bodhi tree. And become aware of our posture, feeling our spine going up our back, holding us upright, vertebrae by vertebrae, the slight curvature, reaching up into our neck, into our head. And feeling an expansiveness in the area of the abdomen, feeling the rise and fall of the abdomen with each in-breath and each out-breath. And following the whole length of the inhalation, the whole length of the exhalation. And noting its quality. It's a long breath, a short breath, a deep breath, or a shallow breath, calm breath, or a hurried breath. Just noting the quality of the breathing. And in the noticing, you may notice that your breath gets deeper, gets slower, and appreciating this breath of life, we smile, a gentle half smile of awareness that we're alive. We have this breath of life. And each breath is precious. And relaxing the muscles in the face, eyes, the jaws, the neck, relaxing the shoulders if you need to raise them up and drop them, relaxing our arms, our hands, our back muscles, our chest, our hips, our legs, our feet. Just relaxing and appreciating this body that we have. So this exercise is again on what one of our ideas of happiness is, of fame. You really can't be happy and be totally free. You're always grasping at something. There's so many things we want to do at the same time. You have very little time to live, to be in touch with our breath, our body. We think many of these burdens that we carry are necessary for our happiness. And if they're taken away, we will suffer. However, if we look more closely, we should see that these things that we grasp, the things that keep us constantly busy, are in fact obstacles for our happiness. Contemplating the pursuit of fame, I breathe in. Seeing the impermanent nature of that fame, I breathe out. Pursuit of fame, impermanent nature of fame. Contemplating the pursuit of fame, I breathe in. Seeing the impermanent nature of that fame, I breathe out. Pursuit of fame, impermanent nature of fame. Contemplating the danger that my craving for fame can bring about, I breathe in. Letting go of the craving, I breathe out. Danger of craving for fame, letting go. Contemplating the danger that my craving for fame can bring about, I breathe in. Letting go of the craving, I breathe out. Danger of craving fame, letting go. Contemplating the suffering that my craving for fame can bring about, I breathe in. Letting go of the craving, I breathe out. suffering from craving for fame, letting go. Contemplating the suffering that my craving for fame can bring about, I breathe in. Letting go of the craving, I breathe out. Suffering from craving for fame, letting go. Contemplating the hardship that my craving for fame can bring about, I breathe in. Letting go of that craving, I breathe out. Hardship from craving for fame, letting go. Contemplating the hardship that my craving for fame can bring about, I breathe in. Letting go of the craving, I breathe out. Hardship from craving for fame, letting go. Practicing the way of awareness gives rise to benefits without limits. We vow to share the fruits with all beings. We vow to offer tribute to parents, teachers, friends, and numerous beings who give guidance and support along the path. So, dear friends, this is another one of those hooks that the fish gets caught with. And we know how many famous people are unhappy. And I think it shows us that we can be happy with very little. There's a famous story of Bhagya, the cousin of the Buddha, who was a famous governor of the northern provinces. And then he becomes a monk. And then one day in his meditation, he sort of screams out or says something like, "Oh, my happiness, oh, my happiness." And then the Buddha invites him to say, are you feeling regretful that you left this governorship, etc.? And he said, "Oh, no, I'm so happy because earlier I was so worried, people were, I was not in danger. I was always in danger of being attacked. Now I have nothing. I just have my bowl and my 3 sets of robes, and I feel so happy." So in this, not that we are monks and not that we are renunciates, but I think to realize that we have that ability to be happy with very little. And I think that these meditations of mindfulness allow us to touch that joy and happiness without the clinging or wanting of something else. And this is also a little response to somebody who asked, how do we handle our fear and anxiety right now? Because there's a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety around. And I feel that, we can watch those. They come up, they're very strong habit energies, especially in some people. If you can just watch them and know that they're impermanent, they're not constant. So their natures would change. And it's like the second arrow where the fear, so we just try and be calm. We can use this as sort of energies of motivation to do things, not to freeze, but to not be acting out of the fear or the anxiety in a sort of unskillful way. So the counterpoint also trying to really touch the beauty around, whether it's the flowers or your body or your breath. It's really trying to nourish yourself at the same time as realizing that there is, a danger for all of us in some way, and some of our friends are suffering from it. But at the same time, trying to heal ourselves by touching the beauty around us and in ourselves. So it's a sort of counterpoint to not getting trapped by the fear and anxiety. I don't know if that helps, but anyway, it's a very strange screen for me today because I couldn't see anyone. My screen's totally blank. Now, luckily, I can see a few people, but the whole time I've just had a blank screen. So I've been speaking to a black screen. Interesting. Thank you. Yeah, now I can see Sheila and Tina and Indra, Manish.